Hey, greetings everyone. Glenn Kellaway from the basement. I thought I'd take the time to do an updated room tour. I haven't done this for a long time. So last summer when we moved, we ended up moving into a townhouse that had an unfinished basement. How do I set up a music room in an unfinished basement? Well, that was the big challenge. As you can see, unfinished. So I set up my laptop here, the only reason, and record cleaning system here. And I went to a Value Village and bought a bunch of used curtains at a thrift shop for like $5 a pair, and kind of divided the room up using those plus some of my tapestries and whatever. Hung the thing for my hats. And then behind this curtain is a bedroom, so there's all drapes there. And then a music room. What do? Well, you take advantage of your CD stands, and I made a wall. So there's the back of the thing, and used my vinyl calyx stands that I got from IKEA to make the other wall, and then the drapes on top. So you end up with a divided room with an opening to get out in there. So let's start. First of all, you walk in the room and the vinyl. Beatles stereo box set. A kind of a tile thing of Bob Dylan that someone did. My nephew found in a thrift shop. My Led Zeppelin flyer from the concert I went to in '69, and my Beatles mono set, and then a bunch of little kind of decals and whatever. Sam gave me that. Appalachia, elderly instruments. Have you hugged your banjo? Deering, Billy String stuff. Sam St. John. Just stuff like that. And then my box sets. And autographed album from Kathleen Edwards at the bottom. Then the vinyl just goes from A to Z. Some artists have their own label. The Beatles, Zappa, Yes, Dylan. I have room here to put a few CDs, so I took all my jazz CDs and I put them in a little thing I picked up from a Home Sense store, and my Grateful Dead stuff, and then a few more CDs down here. Books. Bob Dylan ticket from Rolling Thunder. My Jerry doll. And just a few trinkets. Andy Partridge autographed book. Beatles Hallmark Christmas thing. The sewer cap from the Zappa set from New York, live in New York. Festival Express, original trinket from the Festival Express show in 1970. And then books. Yeah, from there, we go back, and we hit the CDs. I keep a lot of my box sets up here. Grateful Dead, 2 Grateful Dead sets, some Funko Pops, Jerry and Frank, and Miles. More box sets, Genesis, the band Last Waltz, Springsteen's Tracks, Motown, the awesome Rory Gallagher Deuce album deluxe set that my friend Steve at A is for Alice, B is for Bob gifted me. And then kind of the shell, what do they call those, shell cases or whatever. Zappa, the Mothers, Yes, Doc Watson, they're all in order. And my Beatles mono and stereo sets and CD, and a Pete Best autograph that my daughter got me, autographed to Glenn. That's me. Then my CDs. Again, I got room for some box sets. The Dylan Deluxe editions, my Janis Funko Pop, more Dylan, Rolling Stones, David Bowie, Jethro Tull, ticket to the Horde Festival. I happened to find this in the drawer. That's from 1992. Pretty cool. That's where I saw Colonel Bruce Hampton, Blues Traveler, Spin Doctors, Bela Fleck and the Flecktones. Pretty cool event. And then everything just starts. I got my essay CDs. They're all my audiophile CDs from here to here. And then we just get into the alphabet. A, B, and then C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, up to J up here. You get the idea. Then we move into the room, the actual listening room. My dog Peyton's chair. This is his Archie Bunker chair, right there. You can't get him out of that chair, man. I have to sit on the uncomfortable couch. But there's where I sit and do my videos. Another Grateful Dead tapestry. Hang a couple of hats that I wear in my videos. Then I go to my kind of autograph wall. One of my autographs fell off, Oscar Peterson, so there's a spot there waiting to hang him up. But Neil Young, Bela Fleck and the Flecktones, Ry Cooder, a picture I took of Earl Scruggs and an Earl Scruggs autograph, King Crimson autograph program, The Beat, Tony Levin, Adrian Belew autographs, David Bromberg from the Elma Combo, John Hyatt autograph, set list from Kathleen Edwards' show that I saw. And yeah, then we move over here. Oh, music stand. My old Jerry poster. Anybody, old time fans will know that used to hang behind me in the old house. And some more posters. Telluride Bluegrass Festival from 1984, I believe. My nephew Jack created this for me, Billy Strings poster from one of the shows we attended. Yes poster, Blackie and the Rodeo Kings, live at Massey Hall. We move on to my audio system. I'm going to do a separate video on that, and TV. Some CDs that I keep separate. That's all my Widespread Panic CDs. There's a bunch of CDs that I'm currently listening to. Heavy metal rotation for vinyl. All the vinyl I'm kind of playing most, so I keep it out. And since I've been freaking out on Genesis, I've got my Genesis stuff here. Genesis, Peter Gabriel, Genesis, and Phil Collins and Peter Gabriel, and just all that stuff. Another Grateful Dead box. And my trusty banjo. And that's it. That is a tour of the room. Oh, a couple more pictures. My John Hartford autograph picture. John autographed for me. When Steve and Randy and I went to Tulsa, Oklahoma Steve took this picture at the Dillon Museum and had it blown up and framed. We framed, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Picture my daughter took when she was working with Lowest of the Low. And that's it. That is it. Hope you enjoyed the tour. We will talk